First, though, our exclusive interview with Attorney General William Barr, declaring that the president's tweets about the Justice Department and ongoing cases make it impossible for him to do his job. Our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas sat down with the Attorney General. He starts us off from Washington. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. After a week of withering criticism, with prosecutors resigning from a high-profile case and President Trump blasting Justice Department's prosecution of an ally, William Barr did something perhaps unprecedented for a cabinet official. He offered criticism of his boss.
This morning, the Attorney General taking the rare step of criticizing the president in public, pushing back against those tweets about the Roger Stone case and other criminal investigations.
So you're saying you have a problem with the tweets?
Yes. Well, I have a problem with some of the tweets. The president has never asked me to do anything in a criminal case. However, to have public statements and tweets made about the department, about our people in the department, our men and women here, about cases pending in the department, and about judges before whom we have cases, make it impossible for me to do my job and to assure the courts and the prosecutors in the department that we're doing our work with integrity.
Bill Barr's comments came as he was under increasing fire for overruling Justice Department prosecutors who recommended a 7 to 9 year prison sentence for the president's longtime friend, Roger Stone. The president furious, calling the recommendation horrible and tweeting, "Cannot allow this miscarriage of justice." Within hours, the Attorney General officially overruled his own prosecutors. But Barr insists politics played no role in his decision and that it was made well before the president's tweet.
Did you talk to the president at all about your decision regarding the recommendations?
Never.
Anybody from the White House call you to try to influence you?
No. Nope.
So
I have not discussed the Roger Stone case at the White House.
And Barr says he supports Roger Stone's conviction, despite the president's attack on the case this week.
I thought the whole prosecution was ridiculous.
The Stone case was prosecuted while I was Attorney General, and I supported it. He was convicted of obstructing Congress and witness tampering, and I thought that was a righteous prosecution. And I was happy that he was convicted.
Barr claims Trump's tweet about the case put him in an impossible situation.
I had made a decision that I thought was fair and reasonable in this particular case. And once the tweet occurred, the question is, well, now what do I do? And do you go forward with what you think is the right decision, or do you pull back because of the tweet? And that just sort of illustrates how disruptive these tweets can be.
And he issued this blunt request to the President of the United States.
It's time to stop the tweeting about Department of Justice criminal cases.
Mr. Barr, the president does not like to be told what to do. He may not like what you're saying. Are you prepared for those ramifications?
Of course. As I said during my confirmation, I came in to serve as Attorney General. I am responsible for everything that happens in the department, and I'm not going to be bullied or influenced by anybody. I cannot do my job here at the department with a constant background commentary that undercuts me.
And George, the president's comments, including those aimed at the judge in the Stone case, have riled the legal community. Last night, something else rare. The Chief Justice of D.C. Circuit Court appeared to push back against the president, saying in a statement, quote, "Public criticism or pressure is not a factor in sentencing decisions by judges on her court."
And
George?
that sentencing will take place next week. Pierre Thomas, thanks very much. Let's bring in our senior national correspondent, Terry Moran, for more on this. Terry, we heard the Attorney General there say he's not going to be bullied, but he has been criticized by many for acting more as the president's defense attorney, and they cite a pattern of behavior coming out of the Mueller report, his summary of the Mueller report, his adjusting the sentencing for Michael Flynn, the president's former national security advisor, and even just this week, assigning a U.S. attorney in Pittsburgh to look into Rudy Giuliani's investigation of what's happening in Ukraine.
That's right. So there's two levels this is happening on. One, tweets and Barr's response to them, which has taken this town and shocked it. The other, substance. Now, there's no question that the underlying statement that Attorney General Barr made, which is that the president did not interfere in Roger Stone's sentencing and the recommendation the Justice Department was making, that tracks right with the president. So he's trying to back him off on the tweets because it's causing a credibility problem for him. But at the end of the day, Bill Barr, nobody's going to stop the president from tweeting.
Yeah, that is for sure. Meantime, one of the things we're seeing, we saw that public criticism yesterday from the president's former chief of staff, John Kelly, but the president bringing in loyalists back into the White House.
That's right. So former Chief of Staff John Kelly really blasting the president for the manner in which he treated Lieutenant Colonel Vindman and others, and taking on the president's judgment essentially on that. The president firing back with a scornful tweet, but he is cleaning house here. A lot of people he thinks are disloyal are going. He's bringing back loyalists like Hope Hicks, one of his most trusted confidants. George?
Terry Moran, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.